with some more YGO Pro shenanigans, and today is a very sad day for me. So the deck I was working on, I was planning on building this IRL for this upcoming format. It got hit on the ban list. Every card dodged it, but my Ancient Fairy Dragon. And it's really sad to see this card go. They say it's an OTK enabler, but it's not really Ancient Fairy Dragon's fault. It's mostly the Firewall Dragon and the Cannon Soldier that's causing OTKs. If you get rid of those cards, you're golden Konami. But no, we gotta hit Ancient Fairy Dragon. Anyway, that's besides the point. This deck is still legal for like 6 more days, so I figured, why not? Let's show the deck profile off so I can at least show off what this deck could do or could have done. Because it is most definitely strong enough to compete with the meta. As I have like several replays of me just running through meta decks, going first or going second. This deck really doesn't care when it goes. It just kind of does work. But anyways, the main concept of this deck is to be able to use cards like, the meta taxing cards like your kaiju, your Handtraps, etc. And use those to like synchronize. They want to go with the deck. They function together. It's where everything is double purpose. So my kaiju, it's the level 9 kaiju for a reason. So I can use it to make my True King rank 9. Or I can just kite away opponent's monster and then crystaling over it and get a 3,000 like portal to their life points. It's very great. Then Handtraps, Ghost Ogre, and Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler works with Ancient Fairy for Crystal Wings. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit is just a great hand trap altogether. And because I play Emergency Teleport, I essentially play 2 copies of it, which is really cool. Then has its own built-in hand trap with Subterror Fiendus, which is really good. And yeah, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get to the card by card. So I'll play 1 World Chalice Beckoned. He's the level 4 Earth monster. He allows me to continue my one of my big combos if I use World Chalice, like the World Chalice instead of World Chalice Fairy Lee. So that's really cool, and also he helps me go into my Naturi Beast with Glow Above. Then we have World Chalice Chosen. This is my emergency teleport target. And it's another vanilla. Basically, vanilla monsters are great top decks late game or mid game because if you have a Fairy Lee in graveyard, you can turn your vanilla monster into any monster that's in your graveyard. Like you can reborn your Crystal Wing, you can reborn your Naturi Beast, your Subterror monsters. It's just really useful. Got my 1 kaiju as like I said for the earlier combo. My 2 Subterror monsters. I got the Foolish Fairy on legs one, and then I got the one that just like banishes stuff. So these are really great. Helps me he helps me set up my World Chalice engine if I don't already have it, and he also like helps me set up my Naturi Beast plays. And also sends Destrudo, so he's just a great card. And he's just spot removal for monsters that can't be destroyed, like Bills or like Time Lords or whatever. He's just really useful. Then we have Destrudo. So the reason we have Destrudo is because Destrudo plus Hieratic Dragon of Nuit equals shenanigans like mad. So it's just one of the best cards in the deck. We have 1 Hieratic Dragon of Esset. I'm playing Esset mostly because there's a searchable out to Ibli, the little Troymare card. And on top of that, Esset is if you use Esset and the Subterror Nemesis Warrior, if you tribute off Esset, you get your tuner back, which is really cool, and you get whatever Subterror out you want for his effect. So that's really useful. More synergy there. Well, let's see, World Chalice. This is like an alternate version of Lee for the combo, which is pretty useful. But any more than 1 to 2 is cloggy. I decided to go with 1 and have the other one just be an Esset because Esset does whatever I want this to, but better because it's normal summonable. Then we have 1 Subterror Nemesis Warrior for a part of the Subterror combo. He's basically Foolish to the Subterror, and then you can special summon it by attributing him and a monster, which is really great. Hieratic Dragon of Nuit, probably one of the bigger combo starters of the deck. Him plus Dragon Ravine is just shenanigans out the ass. Then we got our Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. I only have 1 in real life. I'm not spending $12 on a card, so I'm gonna play 1 plus my emergency teleport, so like 1.5, I guess. Ancient World Chalice Fairy Lee. Great card. It just kind of searches out World Chalice monsters, and he's like a part of the huge combos. Like this deck has like several 2 to 3 card combos, and World Chalice Fairy Lee like helps it out a lot. Subterror Fiendus is a great card in the event that you bricked, because she can bring out a Subterror from the hand, and on top of all of that, she's a hand trap. She's like Cyber Dragon Infinity, the hand trap. That's stupid. We have World Chalice Guard Dragon. He allows you to banish himself and reborn any normal monster to a zone a link monster points to. Very important for the huge combo when I drop like the one of the big combos that can do consistently is like Naturi Beast plus Crystal Wing plus a set Subterror monster, which is beyond obnoxious. Like you can set up a field of like 2 to 3 negates easily, or you can set up a field of like 2 nope zones where I can also set up a field of VFD plus Naturi Beast, so I can have like no spell cards, no monster effects, and it's brutal to deal with. And then we have, going back down the list, we have our glow up buff for the Nurturing Beast combo, Effect Valley, because Effect Valley is a good card, and I want to play it. And also works with Ancient Fairy Dragon for getting Crystal Wing if I need to. That's like worst case scenario though. Double Instant Fusion because Instant Fusion helps you unbreak your Subterrors with Invoked Raijin, and also Instant Fusion is double purpose because Invoked Raijin is a Book of Moon, so he forces out like spell negates if they want to negate the Instant Fusion, or a monster effect negates if they want to negate him, because he's just gonna flip it face down and make it useless. And also, Invoked Raijin is a great boss monster to be revived off the World Chalice engine, so once he goes to the grave, I can just bring him back and have a Book of Moon chilling with me as well, so he's really cool. Then going down, we have our Hieratic Solar Convocation. Got to get to my Nuit. Triple Terraforming. Got to get to that field spell. One Foolish Burial for sending World Chalice Leaf Fairy or Destrudo usually, or Globo sometimes. It's just a really good card. It's a great one of them. And then Double Designate from the Grave. My absolute favorite spell card. Like, this card is so great. I'm so happy they made this. It's like on my opponent's turn, it's ridiculously good. On your turn, it stops Handtraps. It's just beyond amazing. One emergency teleport for Royal Chalice Chosen, and then my Ghost Ogre. Then set rotation because gotta get to them field spells. Also, set rotation is really good meta hate right now. If you go against True Draco and they're like activate diagram, and you're like, nah fam, you activate nothing and just cut their like field spell off of their turn. Same thing versus ABC, or like any deck that relies on field spells is really good to have against them because it's a quick play. And also you play 5 field spells. If we play 2 Hidden City for searching out my Fiendus and my Subterror Nemesis Warrior, depending on what I have in hand or if I need to. So it basically allows me to have a searchable hand trap, which is broken. And it's not just a regular hand trap, it's a Cyber Dragon Infinity hand trap. It's so grid. And then we have our Dragon Ravine because, you know, gotta get to that Destrudo, or I gotta send my Flameville Dragon up so I don't draw it later if I don't want to draw it. It's really good, but I usually just send Destrudo with it. And then going down to the extra deck, we have my Raijin for instant fusion target, and also helps out with Subterrors. Trishula because Trishula is one of my favorite monsters, and I can make it easily. And this card has actually come out several games and saved me. And then Cloud Castle because getting to that True King rank 9 is always great. Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon because Crystal Wing is one of my favorite synchro monsters. Black Rose Moonlight Dragon is a great revival target with the World Chalice engine because it comes back and bounces a monster, and also is good for synchro climbing into Crystal Wing. Black Rose Dragon because sometimes you gotta say goodbye to the cold, cruel world. You gotta say goodbye to the cold, cruel world and nuke the field. Ancient Fairy Dragon, rest in peace, you beautiful bastard. Kriston Amatrix. This card is just a good level 5 synchro monster. I figured I should run one of them because it helps me go into bills easily for the True Draco matchup, and also it's kind of like he hits the field. He turns all your opponent's shit to defense position, and you can swing over stuff if you need to. So he's an out to Chaos Max Dragon outside of Trishula or Crystal Wing. This deck is actually really budget. I can't really afford any of the bigger cards, so I kind of play all the broken cheap boss monsters. Then you got one Nurturing Beast because Nurturing Beast is a badass. No spell cards, no pendulums. True King rank 9, no monster effects, no Gookie. And then we have the little World Chalice engine. Use the first set of these for combo starting, then use the second set for revival, so it's really good. And then one Link Kariba for setting up a field of like super Nurturing Beast protection. And then going on to my side deck, some more kaijus, works with the deck really well. Subterror Skyrocracken. This is what I bring in against like stun decks and stuff like that because he comes up and he pops a back row, which is really useful. 2 Effect Veiler in case I need more monster effect negation as opposed to Ghost Ogre, so I'll side in this. Bills, I can just drop side this in over if I'm bringing in bills, I'm not gonna be wrecking True King Calamities. I just side this out for bills. 1 Galaxy Cyclone and 1 Twin Twister, so I have these cards in real life, and I'm not gonna buy any more on chart removal because these things are expensive. 1 Designated from the Grave because this card is amazing. Anti-spell fragrance because forget pendulums and anything else that uses spell cards. So basically, like if I have anti-spell fragrance and I side this in, and once I activate this, you have to set all your cards if you want to use them. And then I just flip this side face up and just pop everything. Like, okay, no, fam. Then 1 Red Reboot. This is mostly for Altergeist and like, stun decks. Because once again, I can flip them face up and then pop all your back row because you can't activate them once I activate Red Reboot. So just a lot of good synergy here. Anyways, that is the deck profile. Yeah, let's get into the replays.
to stay. Baby, put a spell on you. Put a spell on you. Put a spell on you. Yes. 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 The thrill is gone. 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 The thrill is gone.
Like the sunshine, like the sunshine. Change your heart. Look around you. Change your heart. Look around you. Like the sunshine, like the sunshine. Change your heart. I need your loving. Look around look around you, change your heart, it will astound you. I need your loving.
When your guns go pow pow.
Hardship regardless.
What can I say to you? What can I do?
Rest in peace, you beautiful deck. As you can see, this deck was no stranger to competing with meta. I had a replay versus True Draco as well, but it'd be pretty boring just to watch the Chariot Beast negate the freak out of everything twice in one video. But yeah, that's pretty much how that game went. And then like Spirals, ABCs, ETC, just Pens hate this deck altogether because if you can break their fields, Instant Fusion makes breaking their fields easily because I have Instant Fusion plus a kaiju has like a 33% chance to open up something to break a field, which is pretty good. Plus I have Handtraps and stuff to make it even harder to make a good field. I can just run through setup fields easily. As you saw versus DDD when he opened up that big broken field and I just shattered it and stole that game. It was hilarious. But yeah, this deck was I've worked on it for so long. I only see Ancient Fairy Dragon get banned. It really hurt. But, you know, we gotta put the rest. That's why I changed the name to Hidden City Dead. Because Ancient Fairy Dragon got banned and this deck is no longer valid, I will be reusing the World Chalice and like maybe a Hieratic engine or something because it's a really good synchro engine and it kind of like supports itself in its own right. But I don't know what to combine it with. So, yeah, I'll be working on that for now. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the deck. So everyone 1, 2, and 2, signing out.